Hello, welcome to Level 2 Writing, Lesson 13. Today I'm going to introduce the future verb tense. When we talk about future tense, for example, I will do this or she is going to do that, there are some common time words that we use. For example, today. Now, today and tonight mean later today. For example, if this is 9 a.m., then tonight would be in the future. Or if it's 3 p.m. and we just want to talk about later, then we can say today. We also use the word this a lot to talk about the time words for future. For example, we have this afternoon, this morning, this evening. Don't say this night, and this week, this year, etc. Now, there are different ways to write the future tense. For example, we can use will plus the base form. We can also use be going to plus the base verb. And we have these because they are used in different ways. For example, when we want to talk about information about the future, we use will. Look at the sentence. It will be summer soon. When we want to talk about volunteering or willingness, these words mean that you will do something for somebody without much planning. For example, if I drop my books on the floor, you might say, I'll help you. This means I will help you. Now, we also use be going to. This is for things or activities that are already planned or decided. In other words, you have a plan. You have a schedule for the future. Look at the example sentence. We're going to buy a car soon. Well, that takes planning because you must save money to buy the car. Now, there's one last category, and that is for prediction. When you want to predict something, that means you're not sure it will happen, but you think it might. Then you can use will or be going to. Look at the example. That book is too long. You will never finish reading it. That's the same meaning as you are never going to finish it. This means that I think, but I'm not 100% sure, that you will not finish the book. For future tense will, we write it like this. Will is followed by the base verb. Remember, the base verb is the same thing as the simple verb, and when you look at your verbs, that is the first verb. For example, eat is the base verb. So, if you want to just write a simple sentence in the future, you would say subject plus will plus base verb. For example, it will rain tomorrow. But if you want to make that sentence negative, you just add the word not after will. It will not rain tomorrow. Will plus subject plus base verb would make a yes-no question. Will it rain tomorrow? And of course, the answer is yes it will or no it won't. And last, if you want to make an information question, a WH question, remember, you take the information question word, put it at the beginning of the yes-no question, make sure you take out any answer in the question, and you would get something like this. Where will it rain tomorrow? Now, to form the future tense with be going to, you have to remember that be means is, am, or are. And that the word to is followed by a base verb. So, if we wanted to write a simple sentence, we would say subject plus the be verb plus be going to plus the base verb. For example, I am going to cook dinner for my family tonight. If we want to make that negative, there we could just put not between be and going. Now, if you want to make a question a be question, once again, remember you take the first verb, you put it at the beginning. This makes the yes/no question. For example, are they, remember are goes with they, going to cook dinner tonight? And we can answer that yes they are or no they aren't. Now, if you want to make the WH question or the information question, you add your WH word at the beginning, take out any answer that might be in the question, and here, this is one example that you could get. What are they going to cook tonight? Now, the last point I want to talk about is using the word probably. Probably means 90% sure. 100% is always. Probably, well, we're not completely sure. When we use probably, we're going to use will. So we would say subject plus will plus probably plus the base verb. Look at the first example. She will probably go to the mall tomorrow. Now, if you want to make this sentence negative, there are two ways. In the first one, if you want to use the word will and the word not as two different words, you're going to put probably between them. For example, Bill will probably not go to school tomorrow. But if you use won't, that's the contraction for will not, you have to put probably in front of it. So Bob probably won't go to school tomorrow. Thank you for listening to the introduction to future tense. I'll see you in class tomorrow.